What's up guys, my name is Chris from Vo-Gus Prospecting. If you're new to the channel, a big warm welcome, and if you're an old baldy hat like I'm wearing, welcome back. Today I'm experimenting. Oh boy have I got an experiment. 2 days ago I filmed a video right here where I yabby pumped the bedrock clean of tailings that were left here from someone else working. When I tested the dirt that they were working, it is quite high bankable. I mean, if you started pushing through 1 meter or 2 a day, you'd probably walk away with 2 or 3 grams. But for panning, it's not really efficient. And honestly, I can't be bothered walking my high bank around because it's a fair way to the car. So I am going to do something that nature did for me 2 days ago. What I'm going to do is take shovel loads of pay dirt, put them right at the top of the fast water, and let the fast water concentrate it on the bedrock. Then I'm going to take my yabby pump, suck all the dirt that's left on the bedrock up, put it in my bucket, pan it off. This is literally what the old timers used to do, but I've never done it. So I want to know how well it works. Yeah, river sluicing. I'm just going to have to periodically clear these big rocks, I think, because it's not going to work if I don't clear those big rocks. Yeah. So in theory, all this rock that we got down here, all the silt should get blown away. All the small light bits of gravel and whatnot, and we should only be left with this sort of 1 inch plus size gravel, the gold and ironstone. I'm just sort of clearing it from around this area at the headwaters to try and agitate it and to get it to shift downstream as well. Because where I really want to be collecting the concentrates is from this section. It's really flat just here, so fast water but flat, so it should drop out. And we've got a little channel of gravel forming already, which is exactly what we want. I've punched a pretty sizable hole, probably run 50 or so shovels. 50 shovels turned into this line of gravel here. That's not too bad at all. Now, I have also discovered that by building this wall, I've increased the velocity a bit, and it's actually getting the dirt to move along, as before it wasn't quite doing that. So if you're going to do this, if you are going to experiment, you need a bit of velocity. You got to kind of build a sluice box. This is the furthest end of my sluice. It's probably 2.5 meters long, and I don't feel like there's going to be much gold in this stuff just here. What I am going to do though is take a test from this dirt to make sure that I'm not blowing gold this far down, and hopefully it will be really concentrated in this section. But before I do any of that, you actually need to see what this dirt has in it to get a bit of a comparison. Man, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see that. If you can see these dots, I'll be super impressed. There's about 10 micro dots in there, but they are tiny. So I guess we've got to clean that river sluice out. 50 or so shovels in the river sluice. See what we got. The first bucket I want to fill is from the very end of the sluice, where I said I wanted to make sure I'm not blowing gold out. So we'll just suck this little patch up here. Alright. That's what we got for about 1 full pan's worth, or about 3/4 of 1 10-litre bucket, which is not too bad. So now we've got to see what's at the head of the sluice. You just literally went in the water. And somehow it's still working and it's not a waterproof phone. So that's, oh, my lucky day. Slightly over full. I'll make it work. There's a lot more black sand, a lot more. Oh, okay, this works. How's that for a result? One slightly overfull pan from the head of my inverted commas river sluice, and we've got good gold. We got good gold from that. That's unreal. That's really cool. I'll clean the rest of that river sluice up and I'm going to show you the gold. The further down the river sluice that I come, the less gold I am getting. So this is my 5th pan. I've got one more pan to go in that bucket. And I don't think we're going to get much more gold from this end of the sluice. $50 shovels of dirt, put at the head of my river sluice, and I turned it into that. That is pretty damn cool for 5 pans. There you have it. If you don't have a river sluice from a store, and you don't have a potato pan, build one. Well, this is the gold that we got all cleaned up from our river sluice next to a Clash Guitars pick and an Australian Nerf dart for a bit of scale. Now there wasn't overly much gold there, so I'm going to guess 0.31. What's your guess? Leave it in the comments below. Oh, I'm a little out, 0.45, which is more than I thought. 0.45 grams of gold in today's money is worth about $38.60 Australian, which is pretty good going considering I didn't even use a sluice. I mean, I've used some of the best sluice material in the world, and I've modified many high bankers, and we've mucked around with heaps of stuff, and I just caught a decent amount of gold with none of that, just using the bedrock. Hey, if you want to grab a sweet Grizzly t-shirt like this, my merch shop is now open. The link for that is in the description below, and you'll get 10% off using the code THANKYOU2020. And of course, Grizzly Mail is still open. You can send us rocks to go towards his memorial that we're getting built, or you can just send stuff into the channel if you want a letter read out, or if you want a product reviewed or something like that. That's the address that you want to send it to. So thank you so much for watching this film. I hope you did enjoy this little adventure we had. By hitting the subscribe button and the bell in the bottom corner, you won't miss out on any of the other future adventures, giveaways, or sweet t-shirts. And liking that smash button will go a long way to helping repair its feelings for being pummeled so much. But until next time, please give your dog a huge delicious scratch behind the ears for me. Peace! And I'm out!